Who's winning?
I don't know. Maybe let it load.
Maybe once you check it.
Dude, 71-72. 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I wish we could watch
Let's just record until it gets low.
Let's record until the game's over.
Yeah, and then we'll go watch it.
And then we'll go watch the rest of the game. You know what that sound means?
You know what that sound means? Gavin's gone.
Gavin's gone. Gavin's gone.
Sound the alarms, everybody.
Do it again. There's no Gavin in the studio. There's no more Gavin in this bedroom.
Yeah, no more Gavin, no more rules.
It's insane. No Gavin, no rules.
Gosh. Is this the first one without Gavin?
We did one with Devin.
Instead of Gavin?
Yeah.
Where was Gavin?
Washington. Oh, and you know what? Guess what he was doing? Hanging out with Hannah.
Yeah, yeah, interesting.
Gosh. Now he's
never getting
again.
a girlfriend.
Listeners, he's hanging out with Hannah. Playing like volleyball or something.
Yeah. Gavin's on his honeymoon doing God knows what. He's in Hawaii. He's in Hawaii, everybody. I think he's having a good time. I haven't talked to him. I've been respectful.
I haven't talked to him
respectful.
once.
This is the longest I've gone without talking to Gavin probably ever.
Yeah.
And he's been gone since Thursday, and he's just having a good time probably, so we're going to leave him be.
We're going to let him be. Almost gave him a bit of a rude awakening on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Considered recording in his bed. That would have been a little insane.
That wasn't Tuesday.
No, like he would have had a bad Tuesday morning.
Oh,
just imagine Gavin on his honeymoon right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my podcast. They posted without me. It's probably going to be so fun.
Yeah.
He opens it. It's me and you in his bed.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Just because it would have been funny.
Oh, like if it was.
And just picture his face, though.
Oh, yeah.
His Gavin face and how it gets when he's mad.
Uh-huh. Parker. Seriously.
I have not heard from him, and I don't want to hear from him. And
especially if he's in his mad voice.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I didn't want him to rage on his honeymoon.
Yeah, dude.
You're supposed to love on your honeymoon, not rage.
Yeah, dude. Domestic violence on the honeymoon.
Yeah, no thanks. I do not want to be the cause of that. He's going to be domestically violent to me when he gets back. Gosh. We considered it, though. It's been kind of crazy since Gavin's been gone.
Yeah, it's been insane.
Crazy weather.
Had no downtime.
It's got to be because of that.
Monsoons.
Yeah.
We've had lots of people over from all over the place.
Country? The country.
Yeah, you got anything else?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Just
people from all over the place. Some from Oregon, some from Washington, some from Canada, some from Kansas.
Some from Illinois,
some
Georgia,
from Louisiana.
New York. So we had some New Yorkers in there.
Had some New Yorkers.
Some Canadians in there. Hey, how's the fires up there? Insensitive. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Like on fire, though, which
what?
I didn't even know.
Oh, dude, all of it.
The only reason I know is because of golf.
Yeah, but when I think of Canada being on fire, like imagine if like the Pacific Northwest was on fire and then like someone from a different country was like, the United States is on fire. Mm-hmm. The whole U.S.
All of it.
It would probably be like, well, it's just this one portion. I'm imagining that that's what Canadians are like when we say Canada's on fire. Yeah. Because right now, whenever I think of Canada, I just think of burning.
I think of just ice. How can you burn ice?
Yeah,
it's all snow. True. Canada's melting would probably be more accurate.
Hollywood is bleeding.
Yeah, Hollywood's bleeding. Canada's melting.
Just and you'll be safe. I almost called Gavin the other day.
Yeah,
it would have been so funny if he did because we were trying to record.
Yeah,
without Gavin,
and we were gonna like, hey, let's FaceTime Gavin.
Yeah,
that's a fun idea.
How fun of an idea?
Nah,
and he would have loved it.
Not a good idea.
So I'm curious if anyone's talked to him.
I doubt it, really.
I bet sisters.
Yeah,
like Hannah's sisters. But
I don't know. Maybe parents too.
Yeah, they love to do that.
Mm-hmm. How's it going? How are you doing?
They love it.
They love to ask. Speaking of Canada, though, did you see like the Canadian Open, the putt that the dude had?
Oh yeah,
oh insane!
Praise God.
But then one of his like teammates or a fellow Canadian tried to go out and celebrate with him and just got laid out by security.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even. Yeah, it was like a professional golfer. Like he was in the tournament. Went out to he wasn't in the tournament, but he was like on the PGA Tour, and he went to go celebrate with the guy that just won. And he might have been in the tournament actually. And he just got like tackled by security because they didn't recognize him.
He had like a champagne bottle and everything, and he was like shaking it like, ah! You just sank
boom, lit him up.
He got nailed. Yeah, but he did. He really
Yeah,
did.
so that was pretty crazy. Yo, have you been hearing about the Le Mans race?
No.
There's a race in France right now. You ever seen Cars 2?
Oh, I love Cars too.
It's that. So it's like every car
Is a spy.
that they've made is racing. There's like NASCAR cars, F1 cars.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were saying like from like Cars 2, every car that they made in Cars 2.
You mean like all the characters?
That would have been cooler.
They brought
probably.
Mater out there. No, it's like that idea of like the Grand Prix, the World Grand Prix.
The World Grand Prix.
It's like that, but in real life. And
Oh,
so
man.
it's like every single car, and there's this NASCAR, like this Chevy NASCAR, that's just been tearing it up.
Really?
Yeah, and people are so surprised because it's like beating F1 cars and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like on corners and
I
everything.
thought F1 was supposed to be like the best.
It literally is like the plot of Cars 2.
Yeah. Like this random car is showing up. Yeah, beating the Francesco guy.
Yeah, in
Dang.
France.
That's so fun.
It is the funnest. So that's pretty neat. I thought that was
Mhm.
kind of cool. But
We got to make Cars 2 into real life.
how
You
do
know what I'm
figure?
saying? Like poison somebody. That was
Oh.
like the whole thing, is that they were
All in
poisoned
all.
from the gas.
All in all,
Yeah. What kind of fuel are they using for this thing?
I think it's all in all.
All in all?
Yeah.
That cannot be good. They got to see the connection
I mean,
here.
come on. All in all, that's funny, man. I forgot about that movie.
Have you seen the guy who has like a real life Lightning McQueen though?
No.
What?
Like a car?
Yeah, dude.
No.
He drives it around.
And I don't know, and I really don't
You don't want to see it?
care that much. Just kidding. Real life lightsaber.
Real life Lightning McQueen.
Real life Lightning McQueen for sale.
I'm not going to show the listeners this because unfortunately I will not be doing any screen overlay. But just look at that.
Gosh.
He drives that thing around. It's a real life Lightning McQueen.
How does he see?
It's like one of those special, like, ever seen a cop show where they're
Yeah.
interviewing him in there and it's a mirror, but it's really not a mirror. You can see through it.
Yeah.
It's like the one-way glass.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
We really should call Gavin.
Gosh, should we?
It's only, they're 5 hours behind us, so it's 4:30 there.
What could they possibly be doing at
Dinner?
4:30?
Having dinner?
A little pre-dinner?
Like appetizers.
Yeah. Let's see if they're appetizing.
Oh, that might be the worst idea.
You should call him.
My phone's recording.
It would be, should I call him?
No. Star 67 him, maybe. That
No, that'd be even worse. He would not answer if we star 67 him right
maybe
now.
he would.
I'm calling him.
Put on speaker. No.
He's not going to answer. And you know what? I kind of respect
I
that.
kind of respect that. He just won't
Just
answer.
a little bit. He's not answering.
That's good. Good for him.
This was a test. He was never meant to answer. Wow, dude. I didn't test it. I never thought I'm not going to call him.
You know, we knew like he's not going to answer, so there's no point in not calling him because he's not.
But I didn't think he would really not answer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you star 67 or did you just?
I just dialed him.
Yeah,
Of course he wouldn't answer an unknown caller.
that's true.
That would be ridiculous.
I feel like he'd be more likely to answer an unknown caller than one of us.
Really?
I think so.
Why?
You should try it.
Because it's more fun?
But he would know
You would know
immediately
now.
after.
Dang it. Oh, bro, speaking of which, so there was this, I got this text today. Oh, I never responded. Shoot.
Oh yeah, you sent me
He's
that.
going to be so mad. I got a text today from a random member that said, I'll go to the golf course tomorrow. Will you come out with me, Helen?
Will
I'll go
you,
to the
Helen?
golf course tomorrow, comma. Will you come out with me, Helen?
What do you mean by come out? Come out to the golf course?
Will you come
Or
to the golf course
like
with
Pride
me?
Month, come out.
So just this guy from northern Michigan. I looked up the area code.
Oh,
And yeah, he said, will you come to the golf course with me, Helen?
yeah.
And I said, absolutely, I will.
As you should.
And he said, so we'll meet at the same place. I'll wait for you there, Helen.
I'll wait for you, Helen.
I'll wait for you, Helen. And then I never responded. So he's probably still waiting there.
No, I bet it's tomorrow. Or do you think they would have been going this
I'll
evening?
go to oh, yeah, tomorrow. He said tomorrow.
Yeah, I did say
Will you
tomorrow.
come out with me, Helen? We'll meet at the same place. I'll wait for you there.
Yeah, because you sent me that and I said, be Helen.
Yeah.
You're Helen now.
But I don't know what to like.
Because imagine this guy.
Yeah.
His name's Randy, probably. Old name. Helen's an old name. Randy's an old name. It just makes sense. He's so excited to meet Helen. But Helen doesn't. Helen just stood him up.
They're not meeting though. We'll meet at the same place.
Oh. What if I thought you So you brought this up as like this is a dude.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like a girl. I thought it was like two gals going golfing together. But I don't know.
He's using her first name too much to be two gals.
Yeah.
He sounds like kind of a creepy guy.
I'll be waiting for you there, Helen.
I'll be waiting for you there, Helen.
Maybe it's a good thing that Helen never got these messages.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think she just gave him the wrong number? Like,
How-
or like gave him like a fake number?
Do you have 541?
Yeah, how is that possible?
Hmm.
It might be like an old guy that doesn't forgot about numbers.
Forgot about area codes.
Yeah.
He just does not know what numbers are now.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll call.
It could be. Wait, we should call him.
I'm gonna call him.
We should probably call him.
Should I call him?
Yeah, we should call him. This is a calling episode. You got to do your girl voice.
Should I?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna. No, it's not letting me call him.
He discontinued his number.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Randy, please.
No, Randy.
I'm not gonna be stood up by Randy and Gap.
You've reached 1-2-3-1-888.
Everybody call him. You just heard his own number.
Dang it, that would have been so funny if he
I never
answered.
called back Miles. Remember that? When Miles called me a couple episodes ago?
No. Oh yeah,
My
he
friend from
had
middle
been
school?
calling you. Oh, that Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh, yeah, there's also like a Medford number that kept calling me over and over again.
Weird. Do you know who it was?
Some old dude, I think.
An
Because I
old-
answered it a couple times and he was like,
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
huh.
Yeah.
He was like talking to himself a little bit. Couldn't really figure out how the phone worked.
Hmm.
I just don't want to get to that point where I don't even understand technology.
I know.
Where I'm
dude.
doing something on it
I
as basic
know.
as calling somebody.
And it's not. It's like gonna happen.
It's going to.
Probably. It's not like your current knowledge will get worse, but as new stuff comes out, you're just not gonna be able to keep
I'm
up.
not going to learn. With Apple Vision coming out, I think that's even too much for me.
Gosh, bro, that thing is crazy. It's kind of ugly and impractical and expensive.
I don't know what the point of it is.
It's like mixed reality, so you can like see your friends and reality and virtual reality at the same time.
Oh, good thing they called it Apple Vision Pro.
Or you can see only virtual reality, or you can only see real reality, or you can like combine the two of them.
But you're just wearing that? Are you wearing them gogs?
I guess. I think it looks more comfortable than like a regular VR headset.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took Apple this long to get into it because that seems like they would be all over that.
Yeah,
It's like with Oculus coming out and like PlayStation had VR.
Mm-hmm.
How is Apple? They must have been sitting on this forever.
Yeah, Apple always like makes stuff way more accessible to like the general public.
Yeah.
Like Androids are the worst to use of all time. Apple is so easy to use.
It's way easier to use. It's so cheap. $3,500. Not bad.
Done.
Why would you? It must be it's got to be expensive to make. But like
No,
phones are
there's
like
no
10
way.
cents to make
Yeah.
and they sell them for so much.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you price it so high when no one really it doesn't seem to be an appetite for it.
There's no no one that is making real money. Oh,
No.
it's Gavin.
Oh my gosh, Gavin, put on speaker.
Gavin.
Hey Gav, aloha.
Aloha, Gavin. We're recording.
We're on the Gas Boys podcast.
I figured you probably would.
Get out of town.
Get out of here, Hannah.
Hannah has the best ideas. How's your honeymoon going?
Oh, it's so great.
Gosh. I want to go so bad.
Have you been playing volleyball?
Volleyball? You've been volleyballing it up?
No.
No
I
volleyball.
figured beach volleyball was like the number one activity.
Gosh.
Man, have you met any other like honeymoon couples?
You got to talk louder. Oh, never mind.
We've seen some when we're out.
When we're out couple watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We drove around, went to a couple beaches.
oh, nice.
Far, and then we're going to go get some shave ice and walk around a little bit.
Had shave ice before dinner last night. And
What?
Gosh.
Girl, get out of town.
You're turning him into a shaved ice fiend.
Gavin, you're going to be shaved ice by
You're
the
going to
time
be
you
a
get back
shaved
here.
ice girly by the time you get back.
Is it,
I would have to go to Shivers every single day.
oh my gosh. Ah.
Gavin, watch it.
Gavin, quit throwing up. That's my thing.
Is
Is it 4:43 there right now?
it 4:43?
Yes, it is.
Gosh.
9:43 there?
Yes.
Oh,
Parker, how do you feel?
yeah. What?
How do you feel, Parker?
There's so many things I need to tell you right now.
So much. Gosh, bro,
I just
so much has
realized I
happened.
haven't talked to you once since you've
So
been
much
gone.
has happened. That's just life stuff, and I think this is the longest we've gone without talking since for like forever, probably.
I miss you, man.
Like without talking, isn't like no texting, no seeing each other in person, no calling. It's been crazy. Why
Guess-
don't you should
guess
come
where we
back
are right now.
You should come back early.
Okay. Yeah, look at your flights.
Just think about it.
Flights from this island, and you can go to any island for $44.
Really?
Oh,
Even Japan?
you can go to Japan for $44.
Gosh.
The Bahamas.
Quick stop to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
What were you gonna ask, Parker?
Where do you think? Guess where we are right now, Gavin?
Guess where we are right now, Gavin?
Are you in my apartment?
We're in your bed.
We're in your bed.
We decided to break it in. It's very comfortable. You did a good job. We might be in your house.
We might be in your house. Watch the YouTube video.
Is it echoey in there?
It's not bad. There's a lot of bodies in here. We invited hundreds.
We invited thousands.
We invited legions. There's none. It's me and Parker,
It's a
and we're in the
legion.
room by ourselves.
Yeah.
So depressed.
So sad.
We're in
I really
Parker's
did.
room.
I really did have some stuff set up in the apartment or the house. Your house. I'm gonna get into the habit of calling it Gavin's house.
We're gonna have some people on the podcast.
Gavin, we tried, and
Gavin,
we're
believe us,
too
we
bad.
tried, and we are so bad at this.
You know where the people are.
You should have.
We
seen,
are, bro.
You should have seen what it was like before we called you.
Oh,
You tried having people on?
Well, we tried just
Yeah.
having like an audience.
How many people?
4.
foe.
We were all in your bed.
What you're saying is you needed me there.
Yes, dude.
Yes, Gavin.
So much. You should have heard what it was like before you called us back. It was so. Blah,
We talked about
gosh.
cars.
We talked about Cars too.
We did the
dude.
old Gas Boys default thing where we talk about little kids movies.
Yeah, it's
When
like
we-
nothing to talk about. Let's talk about animated movies.
Did you guys see that we got a new review?
No way.
No way.
I'm
Get
gonna
out of
look
here.
at it.
Look at it.
Last Tuesday. Yeah.
Jeez. Gavin, you need to go to Hawaii more often.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
It was gifted.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Praise God.
Lucy, OG Lucy. Shout out to OG Lucy. The latest episode was so good, and after I finished, I listened to it again. I was stifling my laughter at work. Parker, you're my favorite. What?
All right. All right.
That review sucks.
That review is so stupid. That's the best review.
Did not have to include that last part. Yeah. Can we delete reviews? Yeah.
Man, I just love Lord Christy's review. Very positive and motivating.
Yeah.
If Lord Crispy, if you're still listening,
So good.
yeah, it doesn't make Gavin feel terrible things about himself.
Have you talked to anyone since you've been on your honeymoon? Like any others?
Not really.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're the first people we've talked to on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
But guess what? Guess what? Christian called you a minute ago, and we were like, he didn't answer. We respect that. We respect that.
We did respect it. I did expect you to answer though. Like I thought
But
it was
then-
kind of like a respect thing. Like you don't call them while they're on their honeymoon, but like
Yeah.
they'll pick up just because.
And he'll be like, and then you'll be saved.
yeah, just and you'll be safe. So
Should we call him back? And I said yes.
Aw,
See,
Hannah.
this is why we married you, Hannah.
this is why we married you. This is why we let him marry you.
We were leaving the condo, and I think my phone was on silent mode. And so I didn't see it until right when we got in the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I took a minute. Otherwise, I would have answered.
Yeah.
Man. Well, that's awesome. We'll let you get back
What's
to
it?
We won't.
What's it like? What's it like being married? Scale of 1 to 10. What's
1
it
to
like?
10. What's it like being married?
10.
Oh,
Wow.
adorable.
Adorable.
Been recording.
It's been 4 hours now, I think.
No.
No, we just
How long is it running?
we just recorded for like you called when we were like 12 minutes in or something.
Yeah, you called us, Gavin. Can't believe perfect timing.
Yeah. But yeah,
You guys will make it. You'll survive.
I think
It'll
so.
be okay.
At least this week. I don't know what we're gonna do next week.
Episode.
Next week we'll really have some stuff down because this week was just so busy with the wedding.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
seriously.
Yeah. Did you guys talk about the wedding?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah. There's some content.
Do you want us to save it for when you're back?
Why don't we save it for when you're back?
Okay. Just talk about how you had a good time.
Your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, my perspective on the wedding. That's a good idea.
And then you can give. Yeah.
Taking away, but
Oh, that's my favorite. I won't say much. That was my favorite wedding I've ever been to.
Hey, same.
We were
me too.
we were
Not
ta-
being biased, completely removed, it literally was the best wedding.
Yeah. Well, let's not get too arrogant.
yeah, okay.
But gosh, bro, when the DJ started playing that last song,
Oh my word. Congratulations.
oh, the intro started
everybody.
playing. Ah,
It was so good.
ridiculous.
Everybody like
We talked. Hannah and I have talked about that part a lot.
dude,
I've had
it
this
was
song stuck in my head ever since.
it was stuck in my head for days.
Shame. I keep going.
Yeah, dude.
Uh.
Yeah, you did like the James Corden thing where you start like singing it in the airplane.
When he starts doing it in the
and
restaurant.
then what else kind of joins in?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was great.
Dude.
Oh,
The reception felt like the dancing part felt so fast, Gavin.
he's
Gavin.
just trying to get
Gavin.
the phone so bad.
Gavin. How long was the reception? Did it feel long to you? Like the dancing?
I don't know.
It was, I mean, the wedding started at 4 and we didn't leave till 9:30.
Like everybody was saying
The ceremony was only like an hour, so it was like 4 hours or 5
Dang.
hours.
like the dancing part felt so short. But everybody be like, it was so long.
It was like an hour and a half.
That's
yeah.
crazy. It went by so
It
fast.
was so fast.
I was so sweaty and having so much fun.
Oh man. Well,
But Gavin, I cannot wait to talk to you.
The group photo trick, was that incredible?
Oh, it was
oh
incredible.
yeah, that murdered.
Tricked everybody. So tricked.
Murdered. Was that your idea or the DJ's idea?
Have you guys seen
Yeah. Okay.
Have you guys seen any of the pictures yet? Oh yeah, well you sent some, Hannah. Those are good.
Yeah, we have.
Good pictures.
They're so good.
Shout out,
James already working on the video.
yeah, shout out James. You guys know James, listeners.
But-
And James' wife,
Okay.
photographer.
Well, thanks for like calling back.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Gosh.
You guys, you kids have fun.
You kid, you crazy kids.
You guys have fun at Bazooki Tuesdays tomorrow. Okay?
We'll FaceTime you
yeah.
again.
Enjoy whichever Bazooki you want this week.
Oh yes, we did that last week too.
We did
Unfortunately,
do that last week as well. Gosh, I'm going straight for the salted caramel.
I got it last week. It was not very good.
You would go straight for it? I don't think you. Okay.
He would go gay for salted caramel, Gavin.
All right, Gav. Okay.
You get out of here. You're gonna be
You
back for my
guys-
birthday, right?
Go get some shaved ice, you crazies. You crazies.
I'll see you on my birthday, Gav.
Bye, guys.
And Hannah,
Adios.
bye.
Gosh,
those
man.
two are the best.
I
aren't
missed
they?
him.
Man.
We should go surprise him.
We should go surprise them. Hop on
Yeah.
a plane, get over there.
Imagine they go to get shaved ice and there's like two people working the stand. They're facing the other direction.
We got wigs on.
Can we get wigs and coconuts? Can we get two coconut? Can we get two shaved ices and we turn around?
And it's us and coconuts.
See, yeah, with mustaches on.
Why are we saying C?
I don't know.
It's Hawaiian.
Yeah,
Multicultural, really.
yeah. Man,
Aloha, you can.
aloha.
Aloha, absolutely. Nah.
Nah.
We wouldn't say that. That's just not something you say. But he's having fun. I'm glad he called us back.
I know.
That was awesome.
At first, I thought it was Randy calling us back.
I know.
I was
Either
so
way, I would have
excited.
been excited.
I know. I hope he calls back while the
Gavin or Randy? We should
Randy.
call Gavin.
We should call Gavin. I didn't tell him everything I wanted to.
Man,
Gosh,
I didn't think I'd miss Gavin, but now that he's gone,
I
I
know.
don't really miss him that much. But that was fun.
that was fun.
This room is like a blank canvas for me now, though.
That is
How
true.
cool is that?
This is like your
This is my my canvas.
Yeah, right. And it's like,
I am the artist. This room is gonna get so sick.
You gonna take down the Gavin and Hannah pictures at some point?
Yeah, probably.
You just move it down to your
I'll
bed.
move it down next to my lamp. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, there's still Gavin and Hannah picture up in the room.
Yeah.
I gotta remove that ASAP.
Man.
Start using his bed to just store stuff.
Mm.
You notice how all the Gavin things are still in this room, even
Yeah,
though
it's
he doesn't live
interesting.
here.
I noticed that.
Also, every hairbrush that we used to have, I don't know where they went. He took them.
Gavin left all of his stuff besides his hairbrush.
Yeah, he took the hairbrushes, and that's it. That's all he cares about. Man, but the wedding was fun. We won't talk about it too much, just so that we can save some for Gavin to share. But it was like such an emotional day, even for me, and I was not getting married.
Dude.
Walking down. You ever walked down an aisle before?
That was my first time.
That was my first time too.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I kept asking Trent. I was like, what do I do?
Mm.
Because I've never done this before.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, just like also the best man responsibilities. Yeah. It's like, oh no. Am I the worst best man? Turns out I was the best.
Man.
It was awesome. Yeah. But walking down the aisle, just looked at him, had the best hug ever.
Yeah.
Probably destroyed our flowers that were on her chest.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah, bro.
good
I was walking up that thing first. I was walking up. It was just like boom, doors open. I'm standing there at the other end of the aisle. Gavin's looking at me. He starts tearing up. And
How cool is it though? Whoever came up with the idea of making the groom go first.
yeah, and he
Smart.
watches everything.
He gets to watch all of his friends, and then the one everyone's waiting for is the bride.
Right.
So everybody gets to be there, and she gets to walk up, see all of her friends up there already. That's so good.
Dude, yeah, well, dude, the doors open. Gavin's at the end. I'm just looking around all these faces I haven't seen in so many months because they all live so far away.
Yeah.
It's like everyone that I remember is all there. Oh, man, everyone. And so we go. I start walking. I'm the first one there. Yeah. Gosh, I just walk up that thing, give Gavin some dap, give him a little hug, man. We just whisper some sweet nothings into each other's ears.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to say.
It was nothing.
Yeah, sweet nothings.
Yeah. It's so sweet though.
And gosh, just went over and stood in my corner, or just on the stage
Yeah.
over there. I guess I yawned like 40 times. That's what your dad was telling me.
My dad, the next day, he sent me like 3 different screenshots. It was just your mouth wide open up there.
I was
And
just
I
in
was
shock.
nah. When they kissed.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
That was the most still I think I've ever been in my life.
was also the worst angle I've ever seen a wedding from.
Yeah,
I was just
I know.
staring at Gavin's back.
I always thought it'd be so fun to be up there, but I don't get to see anything.
I know.
I didn't even get to see if he cried.
Yeah.
I'm sure he teared up a little bit
Yeah.
as Hannah was walking down the aisle.
Man. Oh, bro, them leaving. Everyone's shooting off confetti guns.
Put glitter in his car.
No
That
one
was the
grittied.
best.
No one did gritty.
No, I thought about it. But I
Yeah.
was dual wielding. I had hope and
there'd be
Hayden.
No way.
I couldn't gritty with 2 women on me.
Yeah, that's true.
It was good though.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, I love it.
Fun wedding, fun reception. The last song that they played, if you haven't gotten it by now, was "Congratulations, Post
Oh.
Malone." If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my story. It was the
It
best
was so
story I've ever
sick.
posted.
Everyone's just going crazy for like an hour and a half. Because what we did, so for the wedding reception, we brought everyone out for like a picture, like into the middle of the reception area, which is where the dance floor was. And so we bring everyone out there. We're like, look at the camera, look at the camera.
Look
Take
at
some
it.
pictures. All right, one last one.
Silly
Ready?
one.
1, 2, 3. Music intro starts. Lights turn off.
Yeah.
Like colored lights come on. And then everyone's like, ah, and just starts jumping. We go crazy. Everyone's dancing for like an hour and a half. It was like the sweatiest I've ever been.
Oh, dude, I was drenched.
But everyone else was so sweaty. It was sick. And so everyone's dancing. Like it was just like banger after banger after banger.
I thought they were supposed to start with "Can't Hold Us," which would
yeah,
have been
they didn't start
incredible
with-
too.
Yeah.
But it was a perfect middle song. It Just kept the energy going.
Yeah, it really revived.
It was so good.
any
I
kind
was
of-
out like pulling Gavin's car around because I was getting it ready for the send off,
okay.
and I heard it. Like Trent and I heard it from the inside. I'm like, oh my gosh! I was like, I cannot
We
miss
gotta
this
get
song.
back in there,
I ran in so fast, and I was out of breath from running, but I was still just rapping every single line.
bro.
I was just dead by the
and
end
then
of that.
you know what song was like kind of a sleeper.
Kind of a
One that you
sneaker.
wouldn't really expect, but to be so hype.
Yeah.
But then you get in there, it's like, whoa, everyone loves it. Don't stop believing.
Don't stop.
Everyone was just going insane, like just singing at the top of their lungs because it's like a yelling song. Everyone's yelling just in order to hit those notes.
And everyone knows the lyrics. The youngs, the olds,
Yeah.
the mids.
The mids.
Everybody knows it.
And
Hot
so-
people know it. Ugly people know it.
Mm-hmm.
Room for all.
And so then like it gets to the end, everyone's still so excited, like
Mhm.
everyone's like, and then the guy turns the music off and he gets on the mic. Everyone's like, no, he's like, we're gonna do one last song. And everyone's like, okay, we still got one more. And
still
then
got one more.
he like starts the intro's like, and everyone's like, ah!
And Gavin wasn't even on the dance
Gavin was
floor.
like
He
talking to somebody.
and we
We're
looked
like,
at him.
Gavin, get in here. So people run over there, get him up on their shoulders.
Logan, Trent hoist him up on their shoulders.
Tallest people in the
Big,
world.
tall men.
Gavin's up, and then it just the chorus hits. And everyone's just going crazy. We got video of
Mama
it.
call.
Gosh, dude.
So good.
So perfect.
And then the song was just stuck in my head for days, dude.
Me and Parker were talking about playing that song a couple days before the wedding.
yeah.
And
I
it was like
don't
the
know.
perfect last song.
Yeah, but we were like kind of hesitant because it's a
Yeah.
little like slow.
I figured that you
the
told him to
tempo's
play
low.
that as the last song.
no.
Like and then I was talking to the DJ afterwards.
he
He's
got some
like,
good XP.
Yeah, he got XP for
He
real.
knew. He
Yeah.
said that he chose that as the last song.
Yeah.
What a smart man.
I know.
He was. He was
He
so
was like, I know,
nice,
I was
too.
just feeling it. Yeah, he was super
He was the
humble,
best.
very down to earth.
Yeah.
Really good guy. Yeah, me and Parker got kind of thrown to the bones.
thrown to the bones.
We got
thrown to the wolves.
kind of bone. We got thrown to the wolves.
Yeah. I
And
got
so-
kind of wolved
yeah.
at the wedding.
There was at one point. So me and Parker were doing this fun thing where we were like releasing people to go eat dinner.
Yeah.
For
Well,
the-
basically, what started, Hannah asked us if we wanted to be the releasers,
Yeah.
but we would ask like Gavin and Hannah trivia questions.
Right.
And she's like, I'll have some for you. And we're like, can we kind of improv a little bit too?
Mm-hmm.
Throw in some questions of our own. And she was like, I don't know, maybe.
don't
And we were
know.
like, come on, Hannah, trust us.
Hannah,
Trust us.
trust us, please.
And so basically just ended up, she didn't give us any questions. So we were just going to have to go up there and make up our own questions.
uh-huh.
And so that's how it started. We were already going to improv all this stuff. And then I cut you off so you can finish what you were going to say.
Oh yeah. So then we're about to go up. Me and Parker are just like messing around.
We're just messing.
We're just like we're like in like I hadn't really thought a ton about what we were gonna say, but it was just like
we had some things written down.
before the wedding we had some stuff written down. We were just like kind of joshing, like, yo, it'd be so funny if we did, whatever.
If we did this one, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we were just dying. And so then we're about to go up. And so me and Parker just got kind of standing there against the wall, kind of behind everyone's eating and whatever.
Mhm.
And so we're standing up there by the DJ booth.
And then
And
Tap
like,
shoulder?
so the guy that's up before us is like saying a prayer to like start dinner.
Hannah's dad.
Hannah's father. He's like, gets to the end of his thing. He's like starting to transition out of it, to transition to us. So we have like 30 seconds to like a minute before we go up.
Mhm.
And then the wedding coordinator, we get a tap on our shoulders. Wedding coordinator. Shout out. She's the best. But she came up. She's like, listen.
Food's not ready.
Food's not going to be ready for another like 10 minutes. So you guys are just going to have to go and kill some time.
We're like, what?
I was like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean kill some time?
And like she's like, and so I was like laugh. I was like, that's crazy. Like, we can't just go talk for 10
I know.
minutes with 30 seconds. She's like, I don't know what you want me to
have
say.
the DJ played Gas Boys
You
for
got to
10
do
minutes.
something. And so literally we had to like go up there like
DJ's
right
like,
after
and
that.
Parker and Christian are
Yeah,
here
because
to...
the DJ wasn't aware that
No.
we weren't going to be out. And so he would just thought that things were just like as normal. So he's like, next, Parker and Christian releasing people for, Parker and Christian.
I grabbed the mic
Yeah.
and I was walking out there.
Also,
and I was
one mic for two of us, and we have to the way that's set up so that the dance floor's in the middle, which is sick. But also like the standing area where you would like do a speech is in the middle, so
people
everyone's
both
on
sides.
all sides of you, and you're just standing in the middle.
Yeah.
So we walk out there, and
I was like, so basically Christian ruined the food and
Yeah.
it's going to be about a 10-minute delay.
everyone's like, "Oh, that's so silly." All right, release us.
And I was like, no, he didn't ruin it, but seriously, it is going to be a 10-minute delay.
Yeah.
So does anybody want to play a game? I said something like that.
Yeah. It's funny,
Like-
edgy, right at flying without crossing.
Anyone been to youth group? I know a lot of youth group games.
Uh-huh.
We try to get them to play a game.
So then, yeah, I mean, we basically it ended up going fine, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't think we murdered it, but like afterwards, a
But
couple
we
people
didn't
were
like bomb.
no.
We did not bomb. And then how we transitioned out of it. So we're just kind of messing around, joking. And so
You waited for like a awkward silence, and you're like, "How about some music, huh?"
yeah. And so then it was just like, how about some music? I'm like, yeah.
And I was like, "Well, we didn't kill 10 minutes, but we got about 2 of them." So
Yeah.
and they loved it. And then afterwards, some people were like, "Oh my gosh, you guys did great."
Yeah, I don't know
like,
how you.
I don't know. It was just like kind of talking.
Yeah.
I can talk to people, so it's just like talking to more people at once.
Right.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I can see how it'd be like nerve wracking.
It was it was nerve wracking, but it kind of was better for me knowing that like this was on like 30 seconds notice.
Yeah.
So no one really expects you to like just go up there and murder and like have 10 minutes of stand up comedy.
I think that's why they respected it, was because we were just thrown into it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so given the circumstance, I think it was sufficient to like kind of move things forward without people like cringing. You know what I'm saying?
There's not even any time to be nervous at that point. And plus, it was so nice just having everyone there as my friend or family or like Hannah's family. If I don't know them, it's because they're Hannah's side and they know Hannah. It's whatever, they're friends.
Right.
And so it's just easy. It's like I've already built a good reputation with these people. They're rooting for me. They're not rooting against me.
Yeah.
So they want me to do good.
But it was crazy.
It was.
It was like, yeah.
But for my speech, though, it was like I was nervous for that because that's something where people expect you to have something good prepared.
Right, yeah.
And so it's not like that little thing where you're just thrown up there. That was so, you just go up there and talk, and if you suck, it's like, well, they didn't have any time to prepare. They were just sent up there.
Right.
But the speech is like, if you suck, it's like you had
months
like
for this.
Months.
This
and
should be
months
the best
to prepare
speech
for
I've
this.
ever heard.
And I did not have anything prepared when I walked up there, dude. It was crazy. I didn't even think I remember writing a speech a while ago.
No, I just got a text from Randy. No. I'm so sorry I can't answer your phone because I have some work to do.
He's gonna work. He's a working man. He's a hardworking man.
No, bro. I'm starting to think he doesn't even like me.
I think he doesn't even work.
Well, I don't know why he's being distant all of a sudden.
That's not like him.
This is not like him.
Randall, are you okay?
Dang it, we'll talk later. Sorry.
Yeah. But it was, what was I saying?
Some about.
I just didn't write the speech. I just didn't. That's kind of how it happened. I wrote one for a speech class. I'd do like a wedding toast. I was like, oh, well, my brother's getting married now. I'll just pretend like I'm doing a toast for his wedding. Yeah. And so I had something written down, but I really didn't use anything that I done in that speech. I just knew like, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to talk about Gavin and Hannah. I love Gavin and Hannah. They're the best. So I'm going to talk about them.
Right.
So I just shared a few
memories.
memories.
It ended up murdering, bro. It really did end up murdering. That was like the most nervous I was all night. Like before, because you went up last as far as speeches.
Yes.
And so you went up after
sisters
like
went
people
first.
and they really did a good job. And they had stuff prepared, and so it was like very concise and
They
like
had their
very like
papers
boom,
and
boom,
everything.
boom, 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 hitting these jokes, hitting these points, and then a conclusion. And it's like, yeah. And so knowing that you had nothing prepared, it's like to go up after that is crazy with nothing prepared. And so I was like so nervous.
Dude, I thought I was going to start weeping though. When I like walked up there and I first started talking, did you hear me get choked up? Like, because I didn't cry the whole wedding. I was so close, like going down the aisle. And then when Hannah was showing up and then when they were doing worship, like that was like the closest I was. And then even during the first dance, because I hadn't let it out at the, like during the wedding.
Yeah, right.
I was like, it's going to come out here. No, it didn't. And I was like, it's all going to come out during the speech.
Yeah.
I got a little choked up as I started, but I powered through it. I stopped and I was like, I'm going to talk about the not so serious stuff first. We're going to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
I talked about a few memories, talked about the mental abuse we put Gavin through.
Right. Yeah, it was good because it was like, because you were like choked up at the beginning and then just like hit him with a quick zinger right after that.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, yo, that's crazy.
Before I even spoke, they called me up. And everyone starts clapping.
Oh, everyone went crazy.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was the best.
I'd never experienced that before. Just for doing nothing. Just for being like...
Parker Thiel, everyone's, yeah!
It was crazy. It was
just
awesome.
like the biggest ovation of the night.
And I'm going to chase that feeling.
Yeah.
But it was also like, it's not as nerve-wracking then because I know all these people.
Right.
And I'm basically just going to be talking to my friends about this funny story with Gavin and Hannah.
Yeah.
And so I don't even, like right now, if you ask me everything I said, I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know. It's from the heart.
I said some nice things about Gavin and Hannah at the end, wrapped it up with that.
Bada bing, bada boom, man.
But the only thing I didn't do is like, here, cheers.
Right.
I said, thank you.
Thank you.
I said, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
How you looking
Seriously.
so far?
It was so good.
Gosh.
I've never enjoyed a wedding like I enjoyed that wedding.
It was one of the most enjoyable I've been to.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, but think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I
It
don't
is.
think. I know it is because we still have some friends in town and we want to hang out with them before they're gone.
You know, that's just the reality.
And that's just the way it is.
You know, it just is the way it is. And so, yeah, I mean, just a lot going on this week.
Yeah, you have 2/3 of the Gas Boys, so the episode's going to be 2/3 as long.
Sorry.
I mean, really, that's just kind of how it is. We did our part of bringing 20 minutes of content each. That's kind of how it goes every week.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about the wedding with Gavin. Not sure what we'll talk about next week. That week hasn't happened yet. But we really appreciate you guys listening, remaining faithful even without Gavin.
Yeah.
We love it.
We love it. And we do. So, yeah, thanks everyone for listening. Sorry it's a shorter episode.
Shout out Gavin.
Shout out to Gavin.
Gavin and Hannah. Gavin and Hannah.
Shout out
Gavin
to
and
Gana.
Hannah. We love them.
Mr. and Mrs. Thiel.
Hope they are listening to this right now. Hope
Yeah.
they got to listen to this on their...
Yeah, I don't know what else.
I don't know
Yeah.
what- yeah. They're
Huh.
probably so bored.
Yeah, for
All right. Thank you guys for listening. See you next week.
Peace.